One of my hidden talents is that I have been a DJ and a music technician for years. I started when I was a teenager and I carried it all the way through till I was in my 20s and even into my 30s. That's one of my biggest hidden talents. Another one is I love to snow ski.
Well, I would have to say one of my hidden talents revolves around water skiing. I spent about 14 summers performing water ski shows in northern Wisconsin and learned how to water ski on canoe paddles. And I was actually a human ski in which someone had skied on top of me, doing other tricks like barefooting and jumping and various other things on and off water skis.
One of my hidden talents is I was a gymnast in high school. So to this day I can do a handstand, walk my hands, and if paid well I can do a backflip.
Oh gosh, one of my hidden talents, there are so many. I can pitch a tent in less than 3 minutes. My secret life, I'm an outdoors granola girl, and I do a lot of camping, and I can pitch a tent in 3 minutes.
One of my hidden talents would probably be cooking. That's really not hidden, because I kind of brag about it, I'm not gonna lie to you. I enjoy it. My wife and I like to entertain people.
Ironically, although I work at a health club, one of my guilty pleasures is pizza. I could eat it 7 days a week.
Some of my guilty pleasures, probably slapstick comedy. I find it hilarious in a movie someone runs into a wall, cartoon characters step on a rake and get hit in the face. I find that funny.
One of my guilty pleasures would definitely have to be probably Facebook stalking. Sadly, everybody's safe. I'm not a pervert or anything like that, but yeah, definitely doing some research on Facebook is something that I pass my time with.
So one of my guilty pleasures is watching cake shows on TLC and then going to local bakeries and buying a cake and then eating it in about a week.
One of my guilty pleasures, I have a few, but I have to say cake. Cake and cake. It doesn't matter if it's a cupcake, birthday cake, carrot cake, fruit cake, chocolate cake. Cake is definitely one of my guilty pleasures. I have been known to trudge through a snowstorm to the nearest convenience store for Hostess cupcakes. So definitely a guilty pleasure of mine.
Favorite part of Madison would have to be June, July, August, and the month of September.
Owning a health club, I love the healthy lifestyle. So Madison offers a wide variety of athletic events, bike trails, running trails, races, and tons of stuff to keep people active.
My favorite part about Madison is that it has that small town feel. I feel like I know a lot of people in Madison, but yet it has a lot of big city offerings. We like the Overture, the Monona Terrace, the Memorial Union, and just a great place to raise a family.
I love all the local shops and boutiques and also local eateries and of course bakeries. It's really fun just to get to explore the area and find all those hidden gems.
I would have to say that my favorite part about Madison is the entrepreneurial climate here. I have a lot of friends that are entrepreneurs and I have a lot of clients that are entrepreneurs, and Madison is very conducive to helping out entrepreneurs and helping companies start up.
I don't remember the first music album I purchased, but I remember as a kid having a couple of single vinyls. One was a Sweet song that was Fox on the Run, and the other one was, I'm not sure who the artist was, but it was Convoy.
Boy, the first music album I've ever purchased. That would be one of the, actually pre-hair bands. It's Boston by Boston. It was also the first concert that I ever went to.
What was the first music album I ever purchased? Well, see, this was back in the days before we could pirate music, which I don't do, but I would have to say it was Genesis.
The very first music album I ever purchased, ironically, is one that my mother threw out, and it was my Kiss collection, and the first one was Kiss Love Gun.
The first music album I ever purchased would be DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, and that would be because my mom wouldn't let me buy a Metallica album, I believe. And that wasn't an album, it was actually a CD. I'm that young.
Well, being selected as one of the members of the 40 Under 40 is great. Something I didn't expect to actually be selected, but it makes me feel good that some of my accomplishments warrants me being on this list.
Well, I'm humbled with the award. I didn't at all expect to get it. One of the things I realized is that there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes in your life that contribute to that, whether it's being a coach in a sport, or whether you do community functions, or whether it's things you do at work. It seems to be the whole thing, and I was really proud of that award. What makes me prouder is not so much people finding out about it, but when my kids come up to me and they brag about it, and it just makes it even more special.
Being selected for this year's 40 Under 40 just makes me feel honored and lucky. Some of the other people in this group are just fantastic, and I'm honored to be a part of that. And it's just great to be recognized as someone under 40 as an emerging leader, and that makes me very happy and feel just fabulous.